Okay, first up, I'm currently using a 2-liter platypus bladder that I've probably only kind of put soap in maybe once, and that's over a course of like 3 years, so that's kind of gross. But what I do sometimes when I'm not going to be using it for a long period of time is I take a spatula, I open it up and I put it inside, and then I turn it and it opens the bag up, and then I leave it upside down in a corner somewhere in the kitchen and just let all the little bit of water droplets drop out. As well, when I'm not using it currently, since I saw that video on GMBN, I throw it in the fridge in between rides, which just slows down bacteria growth. Alright, and then this is what I'm using currently for my air situation on the mountain bike. Just a small hand pump that breaks down to fairly small size. I'll even take this on certain days in just my pocket and not in a backpack at all. But I usually carry a backpack for the most part. That's more just like Arizona type stuff. Great pump, small, cheap, and it works really well. Everyone should be carrying a multi-tool. I'm sure most of you guys are. If not, maybe you'll get one this Christmas. But this is always good to have no matter what. It's good to have one with a chain breaker. This one actually doesn't. My chain breaker one is not functioning right now. So I need to get a new chain breaker. But other than that, always got to have a multi-tool. And then I usually have 4 GoPro batteries, 1 in the GoPro and then 3 extra. And then I separate those from each other. When one of them dies, I throw it into a separate pocket. But what you could actually do is label them 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you'd always know which ones were dead and which ones were still alive. So I think I'm going to do that. I just thought of that now. And then I got these 2 batteries for the gimbal. These are spare batteries. If I'm going on some really extended ride, I'll bring these. If not, I don't bring them at all. And that's pretty much it. So I'm pretty minimal on the bike. I like to stay super light, especially with the backpack. Unless you're going to cinch it real tight, I find it just bounces all over the place, especially when you're going down steep hills. It kind of gets up on your neck and on the back of your head, depending on how much water is in it and stuff like that. So I just don't like that feeling too much. So I might be putting a water bottle holder on my mountain bike so that I can just put all these batteries and the pump and multi-tool. I'll just put them in my pocket with my cell phone, and we'll pretty much be good to go there. The other thing, if I was going to go again on a longer ride than like 2 or 3 hours, anything longer than 3 hours for sure, I would definitely be bringing a extra tube, tire repair kit, if possible, one of the 2. Tubes are nice because they're pretty reliable, but you can get another flat right away. If you repair your tire on the side of the mountain, you'll be able to keep going without taking off the tire and dealing with all the sealant that's in there, as well as changing or getting out your tubeless tire valve. So it's kind of annoying to go to this spare tire, so it would be great if you could fix most of your holes and patches on the side of the road or on the side of the mountain, so that you don't have to deal with all the slime and the valves and everything like that on the side of the trail, which is kind of why I don't bring one to begin with, because if on my local trails here anyway, if I ended up getting like a serious flat tire or a huge gouge in the side of a tire, I would just personally, like, I grew up on a farm, and I remember like pushing my dirt bike home for like, I don't want to say miles, but quite a far distance to be pushing a dirt bike anyway for like a 12-year-old kid. So for me to just carry the bike out and back to my car and then just go home and fix it, it's just way easier for me. But again, if I'm going over 3 hours now, which will usually be a group ride, then I'm going to be more prepared for all the situations. not just for myself, but to possibly help somebody else out who maybe didn't bring a spare tube. And if you think you're going to be going into the night, or you're going to be riding home maybe on the roads after a long trail day, it's good to have your tail light and headlight. That's part of the law here where I'm from, so you need those anyway if there's a chance you're riding after dark. Then another thing I bring is a little battery bank with a multi-head charger. So it's got 4 different types on there, so you just plug it in. You're good to go if you need to recharge GoPro batteries or cell phone batteries. Again, even for a friend if need be. And again, long days, I'll probably bring a little tripod like this. It's always good to have. Maybe you're eating lunch or something, you can do a quick time lapse, or just hanging out with some friends. You never know, right? It's good to have those kind of things. As well as this, so this will actually mount onto here. So this is a Olympus Tough camera. So it's 100% waterproof, and you can drop it and all that kind of thing. Not that you want to do that very often, but you can. It's great, takes amazing pictures for such a small camera, great video as well. Really good audio, actually, surprisingly. It's really tuned in with what's going on all over the place. And you can't go wrong with a little camera like this. I also have a strap to hold it here on your backpack, so you're good to go. You can just pull it out, take some pictures, put it away. It's real nice and handy to have. Other than that, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of what's in my bag. There's all sorts of different things. A lot of people bring not patch kits, but medi kits. So if somebody gets hurt on the side of the trail, it's probably not a bad idea to carry something like that. But I don't know, I guess I'm reckless. I don't know. I just don't want to carry that stuff in my bag. But all it takes is for me or somebody to get injured while I'm riding with them to make maybe think differently. Like I said, if I get a bottle mount, which I may be doing soon, in a small bottle for short rides, I won't be carrying a backpack at all, and I'll just put batteries, pump, even multi-tools, borderline multi-tool in the pockets with the cell phone. Super lightweight. That's also something I'd probably do on like a short race day. If I was racing, I plan to be racing, so I want to definitely give that a go, because I think you just meet hundreds of awesome mountain bikers from all over and just have a great time out there on a day ride. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I need to shut the fuck up now and move on. So Merry Christmas, guys. Please give this video a like, throw me a comment, some of the things maybe you put in your bag that other people can learn from, small things that nobody ever thinks about. That would be a good idea to leave a comment about that. Hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you guys in the next video.